stuff here that's going to be for you afterwards, and then there's a piece of paper over here for you to sign afterwards. But over here is the actual report. I took about 200 pictures while I was here. So to finish the report, I've got to go home this evening, go through those photos. Anything that I put in red in your report, which is like the big stuff, if you could say there's any big stuff, I'll try to put a picture with it.
Okay.
So then you kind of know where to go look. So if it's in one of the 2 bedrooms or something, I'll try to designate which side of the house, east or west, and then put a picture with the problem, right? Front of the report has my name, my cell phone number, and my email address on it as well, so you can always find me. Page 2 of the report is the actual summary. So anything that shows up in red from page 10 or 15 or 30 is also going to show up on page 2. So you can kind of get it all in one spot. So in your bedrooms, this is your west bedroom. So you've got the master bedroom on the east and the guest west bedroom, right? There's a patched area in the wall on the north side. They did something there. No way to know what they did, what it was they did. I think on the other side of that wall is probably a mirror image of your unit.
Yeah, these are back to back.
Yeah, so it's another bedroom wall. Hard to say what happened. Could have been a leak in the roof, and they had to go in there and repair it. So we're noting that. In the bathroom, in the same sort of thing, maybe an old leak in the roof. There's a stain in the ceiling of the bathroom. It's all new paint now, so there's no water stain or anything there, but it's blistered, right? So I went up and tested it with my moisture meter, and it's dry.
And you said, before I had the video going, you said you didn't see any mold or anything of that nature in this place at all.
No. Of course, everything's freshly painted too, but I don't see anything that indicates mold. The roof leaks look like they've been repaired, if that's what they were, and they probably were. There is no attic access because you have a flat roof on the house, so there's nothing to see there. But it looks like everything's been repaired. So if those 2, the sink in this downstairs bathroom, when you turn the hot water on, it leaks on the faucet handle. So that could then drip underneath and cause a mold problem.
Where exactly does it leak? So it's...
I got a picture of it, a really good picture. So if you just turn the knob on, you'll see it leaking right in front of you. You don't have to go underneath.
Okay.
Look, it leaks into the sink, but it could leak between the faucet and the countertop and then underneath.
Okay.
Right. So that's just the left side cartridge, the hot water cartridge.
And there's nothing below at this point?
No, nothing leaking underneath yet. But if you don't watch it, it will.
Okay.
The cartridge in the, well, I was going to say the master bathroom, but the upstairs bathroom, that's in the bathtub, is really, really difficult to operate.
So the cartridge is the thing that where you turn on and off the water?
Correct.
Okay.
It goes inside the manifold, and that's what you're turning with your hand. A lot of these, you don't know whether to pull them or twist them or go left. We don't know, So this one, you simply just turn it from, grab it and turn it over the top, right to left, cold to hot. But it's really, really stiff. So it's probably a mix-it valve. Those are usually like 25, 30 bucks at Home Depot. The problem with it is if you want to fix that or do something with that, there's nowhere to shut the water off to your unit without shutting the water off to the whole building. So anytime you need to do a bathtub repair, you have to give the HOA notice. They'll notify the whole building 3 days in advance that the water's going to be off, Tuesday morning at 10, right?
Is it possible that there is a turnoff, but it's just not really apparent somewhere?
I really didn't see. I looked on the balcony. You've got a hose bib back there, but no shut off.
Okay.
And you have no access panels inside on the ceilings of any of the closets, which is where we normally try to find one.
So that's a good question to ask the listing agent.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's about a 1 1/4 inch copper pipe coming into the building over on the, get my bearings right, south end of the building over here.
Okay.
And it looks like it's supplying the whole building.
Okay.
Right? So that's a tough one, but it's only when you're doing the bathtub, right? If you had to fix the faucet here for this kitchen sink, you just turn them off underneath.
Right.
Bathroom sink, same thing. You turn them off underneath. You do your work, unless of course it's the valve in the wall that's the problem.
Right.
Right. Then, so that's common though with a condo.
So as a long-term solution, if you're ever going to do work in there, would it make sense to open up something to the hallway with a cover so that you could turn it off there?
Yeah, you could put a valve there, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to make it so that in the future, So as a planning thing, like whenever you plan to
You
redo
bet.
something.
Yeah, you could even figure out where the water is coming into your unit if you were so inclined to really start poking away. And if you found the main water line, it's going to be a hot and a cold. There's going to be two. You can shut those off too. You can put a valve on those, but
there's a
good
planning,
luck figuring out
thing.
where those
Okay.
are. Yeah,
Okay.
so be easier to figure out the bathtub. All right, that was it on the tub. The kitchen, this range right here, there's one knob that's broken. So when you turn it, it's not working correctly. You could probably get that from Amazon. It's just the knob. It actually does work when you get it to turn. It's just not. It's worn out. Otherwise, tested all the burners, the oven, the microwave, the vent hood, the hot and cold on the sink, the spray wand, the dishwasher. Checked it all. Everything works. Right. Laundry area. You've got a hole in the wall in the laundry room, back where the washer and dryer go. Not sure why they poke that hole there, but it's right where the plumbing is. So maybe you consult the seller and see if they can tell you why they knocked that hole in the wall. There is no leaking back there, and there's no moisture back there. There's no visible mold back there. But
So it's not really problematic. It's just there as a curiosity.
Yeah, it's just there, exactly. Trying to
Okay.
figure out what it was, they needed to do that for. Somebody went in there deliberately with a saw and cut a nice little rectangle out. They even saved the piece that they cut out. So I don't
Oh,
know.
that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It is. Usually it's like there's a leak or something, but
Nice and
doesn't seem to
dry.
be an apparent leak. Yeah, I mean the pipes are right there and they're dry.
Okay.
So maybe they were searching for a leak and opened that up, thinking this is where it would be, and there isn't something.
Or maybe they wondered if it was copper.
Yeah,
Although in the
maybe, but
80s.
why would in 1981? You definitely. But yeah, okay. And then this front door, the bottom door sweep is gone. The original bottom door sweep is gone. And so they just put a little brush on the bottom there. You can almost see light going under it right now.
Yeah, you can. So
Yeah.
that would be nice too.
But on the outside, it's not painted where they pulled the metal off, because it's a metal, sort of a U-shaped metal channel with a rubber sweep on it. When they pulled it off, now the wood's exposed, so you can get termites and stuff in there. So you want to.
So technically, long-term goal is to put some primer on that probably, and then put a new sweep on it. So you
A new sweep would be the way to go. Yeah, Home Depot sells them. So does Lowe's, but they're hard to find the exact right one. Should be 1 3/8 inch, 36 wide, blah blah blah. But you're gonna have to modify a little of this and a little of that, and cut a little of this and a little of that, and then you go put it on there, and the rubber sweep's too stiff, and the door won't close. And you want to cut a 1/4 inch off the door and do it again. It's not as easy as it sounds. The sweep they've got on there is the easy way, but the door will not fare well in the long run.
So you need to sort of think about
You gotta
doing
do something. Yeah.
Yeah, every existing build always has some unique thing you need
bet.
to work on.
And that's your whole list. I mean,
Oh.
that's my list of big scary things. So yeah, you're right. Every build has something, and that's our something. But it's not
Not really health and safety issues. They're more just
nothing.
maintenance items,
Yeah.
right?
You are. I didn't do an interior page yet, so I will be doing that when I get home. You're missing the carbon monoxide detector upstairs.
I'll let them know. I'll also let them know about this battery because they have to get a smoke and fire
Exactly.
coverage here because it's Palm Springs. So
Yeah. So carbon monoxide detector and a battery, and you're okay as far as that goes. You do have smoke detectors in both bedrooms. This one down here appears to be a combo, so you should be good.
okay, great.
Otherwise, the windows are a little stiff. They're original. The sliding glass doors are a little stiff, but they're all working. Nothing's broken. All the hot and cold water everywhere in the house works right. All the electricity's working right. So I mean, all in all, it's a nice place. Put
Great.
your own touch on it. It's gonna be a beautiful little house.
Any questions, Christopher?
Good.
Okay,
Cool.
great. Thanks.
All right, no worries.